Welcome to another edition of the Hgp Sportscast. We're reporting from the Guyana Providence Stadium, the 55th edition of the National Schools Championship. But before we go into National Schools Championship, Calvin Chapman will tell us more about the victory Guyana obtained at cricket against Barbados in the PCL fourth round yesterday right here at the Guyana National Stadium. Calvin Chapman?
Gurukish Moti stars once again as the Guyana Jaguars recorded the first home victory in 31 years over rivals Barbados. He finished the match with 9 wickets, taking his overall tally after 3 rounds to 23 scalps. The match at Providence was threatened by inclement weather on the first day, but the Jaguars still managed a 9-wicket victory on day 4. Jaguars won the toss and batted first for the 3rd consecutive time. Vice-captain Vishal Singh, 121, scored his 2nd century in as many matches, supported by the skipper Leon Johnson's score of 74 to give the champions a solid start of 337. In their first innings reply, Barbados was bundled out for 104 runs in the first session of the 3rd day. Pomolin's return took 3 along with Moti, Stephen Jacobs 2 and Beaton 1. Suleiman Ben was run out. Barbados' spread was instructed to follow on by Captain Johnson with a lead at 232. The visitors' second innings was more resolute, with West Indies batsman Jonathan Carter scoring an extensive 89 from 225 balls. Shamar Brooks and Royston Chase also scored half-centuries for the losers as they managed 272 all out, adding a meager lead of 40-odd runs. The spinners Pomal 1 wicket, Jacobs 2, Moti 6, did the bulk of the bowling with 40-odd overs each in the 2nd innings. The Jaguars reached the 40-run target in the 8th over, losing only Shimron Hetimeyer to Suleiman Ben. The Guyana Jaguars are now high on top of the points table with 53, and 2nd place Jamaica Scorpions are lagging with 38.
Happening today at the Guyana National Stadium, the opening ceremony for the GTU Ministry of Education organized 55th edition of the National Schools Championship. With the color story, here is Calvin Chapman.
Day after the defending champions District 11, North Georgetown, cupped the swimming title of the Schools Championship, the opening ceremony was held. A warm feeling brewed from all the athletes and the spectators after the 1-year hiatus of the competition. District 11 appeared confident of retaining their title at the ceremonial march past. The other districts will definitely be looking to unseat the boys and girls in purple. Minister of Education along with the Director of Sport flocked by GTU and other officials standing at attention for the national anthem. One of the performances at the opening ceremony.
The national commenced yesterday, Monday, November 23rd, with a 10K and cycling, also swimming and field events. We want to let you know that Ricky Williams and Beverly Ignacio, they took it away in the 10K. And here is that story and the details of what unfolded in the 10K race. Ricky Williams of Northwest District 1 ran a brilliant race to finish well ahead of his peers to secure an upset win in a time of 35.56.4 seconds in the opening event of the school's nationals. Delroy Leach of Quarantine District 6 finished 2nd in a time of 36.38.1 seconds, while Matthew McKenzie of North Georgetown District 11, a regular feature in 10Ks in Guyana, having led the pack early, finished 3rd in a time of 36.43.0 seconds. Finishing 4th with a time of 36.50.4 seconds was Charleston Embrack of New Amsterdam District 15, while Dante Ford of South Georgetown District 13 rounded out the top 5 finishers with a time of 38.47.0 seconds. Beverly Ignacio of Rupununi District 9 copped her 3rd straight female title, having won the event in 2013 and 2014. Ignacio clocked 43:26.4 seconds to win the event, well ahead of Delicia Harper out of West Coast Barbados, District 5, with a time of 45:34.0 seconds. Nicosia Anthony of Upper Demerara Kokwani, District 10, was third in a time of 47:36.0 seconds, while Janelle Peters of Essequibo Coast, Pomeroon, District 2, finished fourth with a time of 49.21 seconds. Maria Mackenzie of North Georgetown, District 11, completed the top 5 females with a time of 50.301 seconds. The event will continue tomorrow with the start of the Track and Field Championships from 9:30 hours with the grand opening of the event. Hakeem Arthur, he was the champion for the cycling males yesterday in that event. We have the details in this story. Riding in brilliant sunshine, District 10 dominated the boys category of the 40K cycle road race on the Monday, November 23, taking the top 3 spots on the podium, while in the female 25K category, District 6 was dominant, occupying the top spot, while District 10 took the other 2 top position. The boys event was won by District 10 Hakeem Arthur in a time of 1 hour 4 minutes 2 seconds.
Because of the breeze, the headwinds, but our teammates just keep attacking, trying to control the race. We got control, and then in the end we come out victorious.
Well, it was a very good sprint. Very good sprint. We do enough sprinting work for this national because we know it's a very fast race. So it was a very, very good sprint.
Second and third places were won by Arthur's district mates Silvio Innes and Shaquille Agard. South Georgetown, District 13 Jamal John placed 5th, while District 11 North Georgetown had to settle for 5th place. In the girls category, Quarantine District 6 Whitney Poyer romped home to win the 25K race ahead of District 10's Naomi Alsub and Olicia. Poyer's time for the race was 56 minutes 48.2 seconds, but District 10's Maria Dick is still the record holder, having clocked 48 minutes 39 in 2012.
Good. But a lot of pressure to go down.
Coming up, what was it like?
Yeah, coming up wasn't so bad.
Any kind of competition from the girls?
No, the competition was so a little bit stiff, but I still do it.
The cycling aspect of the annual event will continue today at the Providence National Stadium with 14 track races for both boys and girls, and will climax on Friday at the same venue when the overall district winner of the championship will be announced.
DDL, through the Pepsi brand, supports a highly anticipated inaugural Caribbean Development Boxing Championship that will be hosted in Guyana beginning Thursday, November 26. Coordinator of the event and president of the Guyana Boxing Association shared remarks after the deal.
Very pleased with the level of sponsorship that we've received over the years from DDL. DDL, as a matter of fact, is one of the first companies to come on board with our Caribbean Development Tournament that we'll be having, which starts on Thursday at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall. You would have noted that DDL has been on board with us since the Under 16 or Under 16 program in its 4th year, and we'd like to say a heartfelt thank you to this company. It has been one of the pillars of amateur boxing in Guyana.
Jamaica arrived on Tuesday, November 24.
We have never had the French-speaking countries here for our tournaments. Guadeloupe is here. French Guyana will be coming. As a matter of fact, French Guyana comes in on Wednesday morning, and it's truly a Caribbean affair, and we expect to have a very, very high level of boxing. Caribbean unity. You know, we have a motto, one voice, one goal, one Caribbean, and we expect to see just that. It's not about who wins, because the boxing will be coming out, the winner, on Sunday, the 29th of November.
And that's our sportscast from the Guyana National Stadium, Providence. Now for a look at your weather.